Get the ground game going. Make it easy because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Scanning the field, it's Hauser. Gets it out quickly. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Fires to the tight end. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Got the quick pass. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long, and you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that 1st.
Quick strike complete.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Rush is on him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This offense came out of the tunnel red hot in the opening drive of the game. They get it all the way down close inside the opponent's goal line, and on 2nd down now, you're going the wrong way. Not good enough up front protecting the quarterback. It's a huge loss. Now setting up 3rd and long, and that's a play the defense just had to have.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it through the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. And it'll be a touchdown.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be danged, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Tulsa's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave it, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
That's caught. It's Johnson. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw. It's Alford. Here's the pressure. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He's going to be a little short. It'll be fourth down from the 44. They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got his man. And he's still running after the move. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Hand off from the shotgun. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Back to throw. It's Alford. Quickly out to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. A field goal attempt from here would just be 48 yards, but they'll try to move the chains on 4th down and short. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Oh, he makes the catch.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Offense breaks the huddle on third down. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
On the move at the 30. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up, but this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Back to pass, it's Hauser. Working that wide receiver screen. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. On the run, it's Lewis. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
A little screen to the running back. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up third and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football, and they're able to make a tackle.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch, it's Kelly. Man, just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. To throw, it's Alford. Snagged out of the air. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Gee. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And this is a weird move. They're sending out the field goal unit here. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to max him.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the game.
Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. If they could somehow find their way into the end zone, a 2-possession lead might feel insurmountable. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking for a crease. It's Allen. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense.
Gets away from one, finds room. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Alford. Under fire. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it.
Lost one deep down the right side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
that really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Quick completion on the out route. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Looking down the middle. It's caught. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Breaks the tackle. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pressure coming. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Alford. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice 1st down set.
Makes the catch. It's Johnson. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Bringing the heat. Fakes to grab. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the 4th quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. It's complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
And that is beautiful execution by the defense. What do I do with that option? String him along. Don't let him make a quick decision. Don't let it be obvious. Did a good job slow playing it, stretching it out. Everybody being able to run to the football, use the sideline as a defender. Nice job by the defense.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Back to throw, it's Hauser. He's got it on the move. And it'll be a touchdown. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And he's off to a good start this year. That's already his 3rd receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into the season. I love how they line him up all over the field. And as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. A collision, and he stops at the 27 after picking up 1. Tulsa wasting no time.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Uncorks. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Great place to start for this offense. To the air, it's Hauser. They're working that left side.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Might be changing the route. He's looking to throw. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. He's got it and still on his feet. The hands, the feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown. As as they push that lead out. A really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Rice came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Houston had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. A pickup of 5, marks it at the 36-yard line. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Finds a little space. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Alford. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. They'll immediately call timeout. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. Got it in the middle, it's Allen. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got his man quickly. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive.
And that one is picked up in the end zone. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation